What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be giving you 3 ways to stop or relieve your anxiety symptoms fast. Smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment guys. What is the #1 thing that helps your anxiety symptoms go away fast? Share that down below. Hopefully it can help somebody out. Put healthy coping mechanisms guys. Don't put anything unhealthy like drinking or drug use or anything like that. Put that down below in the comment section. So let's jump into this. Now guys, understand everybody is different, all right? So sure, some of you might use deep breathing techniques or meditation or pressure points or stimulating the vagus nerve, things like that. I'm just gonna give you the top 3 things that worked for me. And understand that my anxiety was very, very severe. I needed an aggressive approach to help get my symptoms under control and to reduce them in the short term, okay? So understand this is just coming from my experience, what worked for me, and I encourage you to try it out, especially if you have severe levels of anxiety like I did, health anxiety, panic attacks every day. I think this could bring you a lot of value, so apply it. One of my favorite things to do whenever I would have anxiety symptoms, because it worked so well, was challenging the symptoms. Whatever symptoms would pop up, I started to challenge them. I asked them to get worse. In the past few videos, I've been preaching to you guys about changing your response to the symptoms. Well, whenever we constantly ask our symptoms to go away, we beg them, please, no, not right now, please, this sucks, or oh my God, I think I'm dying. All you're doing is telling the subconscious that this is necessary, that the symptoms do need to keep coming because I am in danger. You have to show your subconscious that there's no reason to send the symptom, right? So if you have chest pain that pops up or shortness of breath or an ache or a pain or a dizzy spell, actually ask this symptom to get worse. Come on, I dare you. Come on, come on, come on. Have that little edge to it. Have some sarcasm, right? Come on, get worse, get worse. So if I was dealing with dizziness, I actually asked my dizziness to get so bad that I would fall over or faint. I mean, I got brutal with these challenging episodes that I would have. If I had chest pain, I'd be like, give me that heart attack that I'm so afraid of. I dare you, anxiety. Come on, do it, do it, do it. And by having this response, it showed my subconscious that I was actually brave, that I was courageous, that I was turning into a warrior, that I was not in danger. I was actually asking these things to come on. I was asking danger to bring it on. So my subconscious started to realize over time, and sometimes it would happen very quickly, that there was no reason to send that symptom. Now, the key to getting challenging symptoms to work for you very fast within a few minutes is to address the symptom a few seconds after it pops up. Now, I get some of you are like, well, I have symptoms all day. But there's gonna be certain symptoms that get worse at certain points of the day. You can practice it then, or if you just have a symptom that pops up out of nowhere. Within a few seconds, you need to immediately start challenging that symptom to intensify, to get worse. Anxiety is gonna always do the opposite of what you want it to do. So, if you want it to go away, leave you alone, please, no, it hurts, it gets worse. The fear fuels the symptoms. If you ask it to bring it on, you confuse the anxiety, you confuse the normal process that happens, and you can have some amazing results. Sometimes this worked within 30 seconds to a minute. Other times it took about 10-15 minutes of doing it. But don't wait hours to address the symptoms, because the longer you wait to actually challenge the symptoms, the less likely it's gonna happen, because you gotta think about it. With something like chest pain or muscle tension, that tightens up over time. So start challenging your symptoms today. So the next thing, guys, is matching the intensity of your fight or flight, which basically means I'm going to exercise when I'm in fight or flight, and on a lesser degree, I'm going to exercise aggressively if I have some symptoms that are bothering me, all right? Exercise is amazing for your physical health, of course, but exercise is great for your mental health. For those of you that have health anxiety, it's gonna reassure you that you are healthy because you can get through these workouts. Now understand, some of you are scared of working out. I encourage you to challenge yourself, expose yourself to that as long as you've been checked out by a doctor, okay? So quick disclaimer, make sure that your heart is healthy enough to do physical exercise. I don't want any of you with heart issues to put yourself in danger. But for me, I was scared of exercise for the first 2.5 years of my anxiety, and this is when I had cardiophobia. But one night when I had a panic attack, I decided, you know what? Instead of going to the ER, I gotta see if this is a heart attack. I have to. It's been 2.5 years I've been scared of these heart attacks. I keep getting told I'm fine. So I go outside and I start running, and I was scared to death to do it. I thought there was a 50-50 chance I was gonna die here. I go out there, I run for about 10 minutes, I'm out of shape, so I stop, I'm tired. But then I realized, oh my God, I'm not panicking anymore. My chest doesn't hurt, I don't feel numb, I'm not tingling. You know, I don't have all these racing thoughts. you know, because I was just focusing on air coming in and air going out. I was actually acting out fight or flight. And one of the craziest things is I checked my pulse. It was actually slower after doing 10, 12 minutes of running out of shape than what it was sitting on my bed in full on panic. So that showed me, oh my God, the power of fear is amazing. It's crazy, right? So that day, my cardiophobia pretty much ended. I was like, if I was having a heart attack, I would have died. So you see how amazing that was for my reassurance, what it did for my cardiophobia and overall my health anxiety. And from then on, when I would have panic attacks, I would run or I would work out, do something aggressive. And also a quick tip, guys, if you feel like you're being triggered by exercising and working out and you're kind of easing your way into it, try to be more aggressive, because that was one of my problems the first 2.5 years when I tried to use exercise for my symptoms or panic. I would kind of ease my way into it. That would give me time to talk myself out of it. You know, I wasn't just focused on air coming in and air going out. I was like, oh my God, my heart rate's starting to creep up a little bit. You know, I feel some of these other symptoms, because some of the symptoms that you deal with when you're exercising are some of the same that you're going to deal with anxiety attacks or panic attacks, all right? So me stepping it up and being more aggressive with it was one of the biggest keys to me finally accepting it as a new way of dealing with my anxiety. So this really helped me with my panic disorder, because I started making my panic attacks go from hours to a few minutes by doing cardio whenever I would have them. Now I'm not as fearful of my panic attacks anymore. I've already gotten over my cardiophobia. Now I'm not fearful of my panic attacks because I know there's something I can do for them. Now I understand you can't run in every situation, but whenever I was able to, I would. Now my panic attacks are not that bad. They're not lasting but a few minutes. There's more space in between. My fear level is going down when it comes to the panic attacks, and eventually they just stopped. So the next one, guys, is amazing, but you have to be willing to do it. At least give it 1 or 2 tries. And it's ice cold showers. Now on a lower scale, we're talking about holding ice cubes, rubbing ice cubes on your skin or your face, splashing your face with cold water, running your hands under cold water, ice towels, ice rags, ice packs. Those can be very, very effective, and I've done those and they did help. Actually, in the beginning when I started to experiment with cold water, it was splashing my face. It helped a little bit for like a minute or two. Then I started to actually pour ice cold water on my head at my job, and I noticed that my symptoms went away for about 10-15 minutes, and I was like, this is interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen if I jump into an ice cold shower. So one day I was having a panic attack, and I was like, aha, this is my chance. I was nervous, right? I didn't know how I was gonna react to that on top of panic, but I was surprised, I was shocked. Whenever I got out of the shower, I was drying off and I felt eerily peaceful. And you know what I mean by saying eerily, like we're not used to feeling at peace or relaxed. And I hadn't felt that in a long time. And I was like, oh my God, that crap really freaking works. And that was before I'd done a lot of research on ice cold showers. I didn't even know anything about that. I know a lot of you know about Wim Hof, and he has his own YouTube channel. He does all this stuff, and there's tons of books and articles. I was just trying stuff, guys. And then this ice cold shower like saved my freaking day. So I started to use that when I would have symptoms, panic attacks, and if it knocked my panic attack out, like it really will help you with symptoms, okay? Whenever you're in that shower and that ice cold water is hitting you, it's desensitizing you, it's shocking your system. So those of you saying, I hate cold water, I don't like it, I hate it. Like that's the whole point. It's gonna shock your system. You're not worried about your day, your negative thoughts, your symptoms. You're just worried about how cold that water is, all right? And if you're nervous about doing this, I always encourage, like my coaching clients, I'll tell them, look, get into the shower, turn on the warm water, wash your body, and then at the end, start practicing. Cut it to cold for about 2 or 3 minutes. Try to work your way up to 5-7 minutes. I'll stay in there for 10 minutes sometimes. And going from hot to cold, that kind of adds a little bit more to the shock element. So it helps desensitize the body. Doing this in the morning to start your day is amazing. It's going to get the nervous energy. Again, it desensitizes you. It numbs your symptoms down. And then doing one before bed will actually ironically calm the subconscious and help you get better sleep. So for those of you dealing with sleep issues or insomnia, try the ice cold shower at night. The good news about this, guys, if during the day you're at the house and you have another panic attack, run upstairs, jump into the ice cold water for 5 minutes, get out, put on the same clothes, use the same towel so you're not stacking up laundry, right? And it can help. So this is something also that you have in your toolbox that you can use. But again, a lot of people won't take me up on the cold showers. They refuse. But I encourage you guys to be smart and use every tool that you can. But a quick little disclaimer, make sure that you do talk to your doctor about ice cold showers if you've ever had a history of heart issues or if you're older, okay? Just, it's always good to be safe and get checked out. But for the majority of us, this is something that we can start using today, especially if you've been checked out, you've been told that you're fine, like most of us have. This is a perfect opportunity for you to take advantage. Now realize these were the things that I used at the height of my anxiety. As I got a little bit closer to recovery, other things did help me, but that was because my anxiety levels had gone down. So don't let this discourage you from breathing techniques or mindfulness as a way of making your symptoms go away. Your anxiety may not be as severe as mine was, but if you have really bad anxiety, in my opinion, you gotta take aggressive approaches to calm yourself down or to give yourself some short-term relief. And it's hard to come by, but those three things right there, they saved my butt over and over and over again. It actually gave me momentum. It gave me some peaceful moments, and I could build on that. And then that's what started to get me into the recovery process. Now I'm taking advantage of mindfulness because I don't have so much nervous energy. Now I can journal. Now I can focus on gratitude and positive affirmations and, challenging my thoughts, CBT, things like that. I now could focus on those things because I wasn't so wound up. I didn't have all that energy. I wasn't walking around like a loaded gun, all right? So if you want some quick help with your symptoms and your anxiety seems like it was about as bad as mine, try these three things out. It could save your butt too. But if you watched this far, thank you so freaking much. Whenever you watch all the way to the end of my videos, guys, it helps the channel. It helps the video get out to more people. So thank you from the bottom of my heart if you've been watching all of my videos and watching all the way to the end. I've been seeing the comments, guys, which brings me to this. If you've watched it this far, I want you to go down below in the comment section, and in all caps, I want you to put, I will be proactive. I will be proactive. And guys, if you want extra help with your recovery, if you want to get the ball moving, please go down below in the description and in the first pinned comment and get Elite Anxiety Bootcamp. It's very, very affordable for what's packed into it. It takes my experience and breaks it down step by step. It's my blueprint on how I recovered from panic disorder, which I had multiple panic attacks a day, crippling health anxiety, and of course, generalized anxiety disorder. So if you haven't taken advantage of that, do that. We've already got 4 more people in there today. They're starting to roll in. The experiences are happening. Lives are changing. So be a part of that, guys. I encourage you to do that. Do something for yourself. If you get in, you get lifetime access. So as I update that course, you're going to get it for the original price. There's no monthly subscription or fee, and there's no time limit on this. So if you need to revisit it, that's encouraged, okay? But take advantage of that. I'm gonna put it down below in the description. You're not gonna find a course with that much packed into it for that low price. So check that out. The description has other things, guys. Online therapy, if you've never seen a therapist, I'm putting a link down there for that. You need therapy to get diagnosed, okay? I cannot diagnose you here, so I'm gonna put a link down below. You can do it on the phone, the laptop, the PC, the tablet, whatever is more convenient for you. You don't even have to leave the house to do this therapy. So that's one of the beautiful things about it. Also, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, free Facebook groups down below for extra support. It's gonna be down there. Please give this video a like if you watched it this far. It would mean the world to me. Subscribe if you are new. Be a part of this family. We're closing in on 1,000 videos that help people with their anxiety. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys, keep fighting.